Basically, there are mainly two types of coatings: oil-based coatings, which absorb into the timber, and solid coatings, which leave a solid membrane on the surface. This is similar to a coat of paint. Solid coatings include water-based, urethanes, varnishes, and resin-based products. Some of these products are promoted and advertised as being capable of deep penetration into the timber, which can be quite misleading. Whilst these coatings may look okay at first, it is important to understand that timber outdoors is constantly swelling and shrinking with the absorption and loss of moisture. The result of this is tiny hairline cracks forming in the solid membrane and moisture beginning to be absorbed into the timber. This gets progressively worse, resulting in the membrane lifting in patches from the surface and peeling off, requiring high restoration costs. We are going to take a look at both types of coatings and compare the long-term effects as well as the cost difference of maintaining each in the future. The timber at this property was treated with DeckDock about 18 months ago. You can see that the gate and fence still have the as-new appearance, while the boardwalk below is dark and dirty. This is due to accumulated dust and dirt settling on the surface, like this window ledge. We demonstrate with a little water and light scraping to see how the dirt comes off quite easily. Like anything outdoors, timber attracts dirt and needs to be cleaned and maintained. It is reassuring to note that despite the dark, greyed appearance, water on the surface is being repelled by the DeckDock coating applied 18 months ago. Heavily built up dirt would need to be cleaned using DeckDock's timber cleaner. You can see how the brilliant colour of the timber has been retained, and how DeckDock has sealed and locked in the natural colour of the timber. DeckDock's unique oiling system gives excellent long-term moisture repellent capabilities, protecting and preserving the colour of the timber. No other product preserves and protects timber long-term like DeckDock can. The timber at this property was also treated 18 months ago using a water-based product. As can be seen, this coating has completely broken down and partially peeled off. Furthermore, you'll notice that the coating is a uniform colour and does not represent the natural colour of the timber. This membrane coating is just like a coat of paint. The only option now to restore this deck is to remove the remaining flaky coating by sanding. This is where the costs start to rise. Firstly, all the raised nail heads have to be hammered in to protect the galvanised coating on the nail heads from being sanded off, and also to avoid damaging the sanding belts and discs. For this deck, a heavy-duty drum sander had to be used for the rapid sanding back of most of the boards that were cupped or warped. It was necessary to pass the machine over the boards numerous times before a flat surface was achieved. The whole surface then had to be sanded using a finishing sander for a fine, smooth finish. Vertical and hard-to-reach places have to be sanded by hand, as well as using hand sanding machines. It was then necessary to blow vac the entire surface to remove all traces of sanding dust before recoating the surface with a fresh new coating of DeckDock Premium Oil. So let's break down the costs and do a comparison of the two different types of coatings, the oil-based and the solid coating. Working with a 40 square metre deck previously coated with DeckDock for cleaning would be $350. Add in your DeckDock timber cleaner, the time to re-oil, a 4-litre tin of DeckDock Premium Decking Oil, giving you a total cost for cleaning and re-oiling of $584. The cost of removing the solid membrane coating would be 40 hours of labour would be $2,800. Hiring of machinery and sanding belts and pads, $690. The time to re-oil, $210. A 4-litre tin of DeckDock Premium Decking Oil. So the total with sanding and re-oiling, $3,772. This is a massive difference in price. And remember, the timber with the solid coating would lose around 5mm due to sanding. If it was too far damaged, the whole thing would need replacing, which is a lot more money. Nothing beats DeckDoc's premium oils in protecting your timber long term.